Home court taking on the Phoenix College Bears. The action coming to you from the Coyote Center right here on the Chandler Gilbert Sports Network. Alongside Matt McCurdy and Matt Chandler Gilbert. They've got a 2-game lead for the final playoff spot in the ever so tough region they're in, and breathing right down their back is a Phoenix College team that they lost to the first time around.
Yep, I mean, this is a pivotal moment for the Coyotes. They've been playing good ball the last couple weeks, last few games, and have some of their players back on the court, which is always helpful. So this is going to be an exciting game. I think that that payback is going to turn out just fine for them tonight.
Coyotes 5-10 in league, 10-12 overall. Squad back in early January lost the matchup on the road to Phoenix College, 50-46. They shot only 32%, 18% from three. This time around, they have the league's one of the best three-point shooters and the team's top scorer back in Maya Way.
And you know, Joe, last time we were here, last home game we had, we saw a lot of players stepping out of their shells. So this is a different team than we saw earlier against Phoenix College.
Coyotes coming off a tough road loss at number 6 Mason, 81-40. Now it's kind of concerning. First quarter, they only scored 6 points. You and I discussed this in great length. They were out-rebounded by 30 in that matchup on the road. Had an opportunity to talk to Coach Fletcher Brown. He said, look, at this point of the season, a lot of games in the junior college circuit, it's not a matter of X's and O's who's going to determine the winner. It's going to be about the toughness and the determination and battling and the heart and the dog in them. And Coach Brown told me he's going to test his team before this matchup, their toughness before they hit on the court. And that's going to be paramount when they step on the court today.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, Joe, this is a young team. They've got a lot of freshmen. It's a new team. They're kind of putting the pieces together, and every game that takes by, you'll see improvement, chemistry added, changes, and obviously not having players some parts of the season definitely makes that even more challenging. But I think Coach Fletcher's right on. They're headed in a good direction.
That's just incredible shot percentage from long range and stuff to sort of clean things up on the glass with 5 rebounds. Chandler Gilbert averages 57 points, 37%, 27% three, 32 rebounds, 10 assists, giving up almost 64 points per contest. Most they are coached by Fletcher Brown. Brown led the team to the playoffs last season, and as of now, it would be 2 straight years if he could just grind through and hold off a team like Phoenix College. His assistant is Leon Sutton from the Eastern Utah College. Then transferred to University of Falls, where he played for the Coyotes basketball coach Steve Silky, so they have a great connection. Phoenix College, 3-10 in the league, 4-15 overall. We're coming off back-to-back losses against Scottsdale, Pima, and Matt, there's no shame in that. Scottsdale's a really fine-tuned machine, as well as Pima. So they're fully rested after losing the Pima's last Saturday, 79-33. Brianna Romero with 12 loss. Bears shot only 20%. Out-rebounded 71-18. So we're going to talk about that. The dog mentality. Got to be tough. Got to find a way. So, for Coach Prayer Branham, in her second season, played for high school ball at South Mountain. She played for Corey Stevenson at Wilson Community College. She played at Sacramento State. Her roster to start the season is not what it is now.
No.
She's had to go through the adversity of dealing with all kinds of off-court drama that we won't go into great length here. And she's doing her best, so that's all she can do. She's trying to instill toughness, determination, structure with her team, and we wish her the best with that, because at this level, she is learning, and I think Fletcher Brown and a lot of coaches across the nation you're not just coaching young ladies on the court to be at their very best, but you're also you're playing psychiatrists as well off the court with the kind of trials and tribulations and the ups and downs, the adversity that these young ladies go through. And being a father of two daughters, one who plays on the club softball circuit, very familiar with trying to play the psychiatrist role of the good and bad of not just the athletic club, but life itself. Now, Phoenix College, one of their big negatives is they give up 74 points a game, almost last in the league, right before South Mountain. Last time these two teams met, as we mentioned, was lost on the road 46. They split a pair last year. Now it's the rematch. We'll touch on the league standings as we national anthem. Keep it live. Look at the starting lineups for visiting Phoenix College. Number 13, Jayla Powell. Number 21, Shotty Shorty. Brianna Rivera. Phoenix College team led by Kyle Branham. Gotta give her a lot of props. Because now you start the season with a roster and you think that these kind of formations, these kind of X's and O's, these kind of plays will set up a certain player, and all of a sudden you're 3 quarters in to your season and you've had to refigure things out all over again. Not an easy dynamic for any coach out there.
No, absolutely not. I mean, and you talk about, Joe, there's a psychiatry to sports, right? The mentality, and as every player changes out or leaves, there's a shift in that mentality, trying to figure it out, know what's going to happen next. So it's definitely been a tough challenge for the Phoenix College.
Bears average 47 points, almost last in the league. Conference right now, South Mountain, 29%. 2% from the line, 53% from the line, 27 rebounds, 5 assists, 9 steals, 1 block. Of course, now it's on the other side, starting line for the Coyotes. Here's today, the home team. Coyotes. Not going with a bigger lineup today. I think he wants to really set the tone on the glass and see who's going to fight as soon as the ball's tipped off.
Mm-hmm. Well, Joe, you mentioned Phoenix College has had a tough time rebounding off the glass in their last couple of games. So I think Fletch trying to take advantage of that.
So the two teams are on the floor. They're ready to get after it. So what's the split last year? East College won the matchup. Again, that Fletcher Brown felt that his team should have won. And he felt that the team just did not fight. This time around, they do have my way. And my series in the conference. 2, 3, 4, and that's plus for the team. As soon as she checks in. So Queens College wins the tip. Going up tempo. Kicking out. Ball. Early contact by. That's one of those tough fouls. Balls on the floor. Maybe a foot, a body, kind of reached in. 28 on the shot clock. Inside. Just get it in. Top of the key. Out to the right side. Driving. Throws it up. That's a hustle and effort thing. Young lady, this outbound shot. Just follow the basket. Outworks.
Yeah, already good ball movement and hustle from Phoenix College on offense. And you mentioned, Joe, this is kind of a different lineup than we normally see from the Coyotes. So I think they're trying to figure out how's this offense work, how's this defense flow, where they haven't necessarily ran this typically.
Fouls like that. Morris will go to the line. Free throw shooting. 24% from the line.
The Coyotes are really going to need to pick up some of their speed on defense right now. Those last two fouls, that's just the Phoenix College moving quickly and Coyotes not getting in front of them quick enough.
My way. Brown not wasting a lot of time. Top scorer off the bench. Back the other way.
Good steal.
Go inside. Kick out. By the Bears. Shot is up.
Good shot.
Drops down the triple. 7-0 Bears lead. The high school ball, South Mountain, she tried to play for Grace Community College, Stevenson, for the Sacramento State basketball. Black 22, foul on Morris first. Steph Silva, big fan of the baseball team. She's always been able to talk to you today. Baseball team down the post.
Yeah, so far the Coyotes really working to try on their offense, drive in, kick it inside. Phoenix College doing a good job blocking that off, not really letting those little dump passes into the big man work. Ooh. Good look. Good steal. Yeah, so far Phoenix College really defining the pace of this game, running, putting that little trap there in the corner on Steph. I mean, Coyotes are trying to adjust to it, so they're going to have to kind of come back and define the pace for themselves. Good defense. Once it, wow. Timeout. You know, you see, Joe, that last play right there, where they came down, tried to do a little dump pass over the top. They've done that 3 or 4 times. We've gotten a lot of steals or an out-of-bound play out of that. Not sure why the Coyotes are going there, not whipping it to the corners where it's a little more open, but the Phoenix College is doing a good job locking down the paint. So might be a timeout right here where Coach Fletch is changing up the strategy a little bit, maybe looking to pass more on the outside and hit some open shots.
Also, we get to see a lot of West in the game for the Coyotes, a lot of penetration in the long range challenge. Caden Cosgrove as well, long range bomber. I showed him Phoenix College, they are challenging the Coyotes outside. At some point, Coyotes can take some good look at the perimeter and make Phoenix College respect them and get them away from the post to free up the big bodies down there.
Yep.
19-5 lead. Now we see a lot of West Chicken.
Yep.
Contact and one. Big three. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. As Yazzie fires up the three. Line for the 4-point play.
And those were those good side-to-side, whipping it around passes that the Coyotes excel at finding open looks. They've got a great shooting team when they start to hit.
Comes up big on the 3-point play. 6% and that possession is rock solid. How about cut across? Cow working up the floor. Swings it over to Bissell.
Ooh, good block. And you know, we heard earlier before the timeout, Coach Fletch calling for his girls to run a press, and that's what he's now implemented here, trying to speed up the pace of the energy, get the girls running a little bit faster, and define, you know, the pace of this game.
Crowd on hand. Oh. Shot from the outside. Down by Gutierrez. That's a lot of wrestle.
Crowds are going to have to be careful as that defensive pressure. Both teams running a really high up defense. Got to be careful not to dribble all around the court, but look for the open passes. Good defense.
Body on body. That's what you want to see. Applause from the bench on the other side. 17 in the shot clock for the Bears. Experts on both sides. That final playoff spot. Good battle for the Bears. Chandler Gilbert after a discussion going the other way.
No, Joe, what will be interesting to see in the first few minutes of this game, Phoenix College running some really clean offensive plays, moving the ball. But as the Coyote defense starts to put on that pressure, we're starting to see a little bit of that unwind, starting to take some selfish cuts, rush the shots. So we'll see how that maintains.
Try to keep alive. By Shirley Yazzie. 9-6, Skylar Sherman. Listen, swings it over. College roster and that. You've checked the roster on the webpage. I've checked the National Junior College Athletic Association information as well. There is a 23 that's playing for Beach College, and we're just trying to put a name to a jersey right now.
Right. And we talked about earlier, lots of girls on the roster than off the roster this season, which makes it challenging when you're adding girls and changing it up. So it's a common thing that happens. We're just making a correction now. Hopefully we'll snag a name as well for our record.
Okay, so now we got it all sorted out.
Perfect.
Powers to be Brianna Romero was originally number 10, and the roster is actually number 23. So now we're set situated.
real question is, what will be the official call? I guess she was technically in the book, but the wrong number associated with the name. You know,
So it's going to be a technical foul.
technical foul.
So Mile Way will go line. There's a business at the free throw line, shooting 65%, 44% from the floor now, 43% from three. Great freshman season. Candace Gonzalez at Mesquite High, one of the best basketball programs and one of the best high school coaches in the state. So she knows what it takes to perform on the court.
Mm-hmm.
Maya is a young lady, got plenty of ceiling in basketball. She wants. Got so much potential. Swings it away.
Good screen.
Maya thought about this for a second for the basket. Swings it out to the air. Yazzie. From the shot clock. Yazzie swings it away. Riviera is down low. Great presence. You see some really good handles by Cheryl Yazzie. At some point, you really want to see Cheryl Yazzie believe in herself and attack the glass with her size. Because she, as we just saw, has initiated that whole offensive sequence to wins. She showed great handles and just sometimes gave up the dribble, but she got basically in the post and then got the ball down low.
Yeah.
Cheryl Yazzie's got another offensive game or two yet to see because she's just got to believe in herself to finish.
Absolutely. I mean, that's some of that talent that we start to see later in the game typically. But yeah, as she gets more confidence, that's what we want to see right from the gate. Good steal.
Away by Alana West.
You know, Joe, and this is one of those teams where, you know, they've already beat the Coyotes once at their home court. They've just come off 2 tough losses, so they're probably hungry to get a win. And because of that first win, they believe they can beat the Coyote team.
Absolutely. And Coyotes, it's paramount to start fast.
Absolutely.
First offensively. First bucket until about the 17th.
Mm-hmm.
Opportunity to the outside.
Good shot.
Maya's got 5 points.
And that's the kind of offensive play that's going to work for them a lot tonight. That quick dish in and kick it out where they can start getting those shots up. Answering back. Oof. Wow.
West Phoenix College, located right downtown, off Thomas Road. Back in the day, I actually taught a class there. Touch the basket. That's so long range shot. Brianna Romero. Number 10, but number 23. Bears are up 16-1. Lana had the opportunity as Romero gets called for foul. So you sense the energy from the Bears, man. Coming in here, they're flying. They're trying to keep the game on pace. They're scrapping. Smaller guards are having some loose balls.
Well, Joe, they don't talk about enough, but controlling the pace of a game is a critical factor in any game, and the Bears clearly want to control that pace. You hear Coach Brown calling for his girls to run, get in front of them, so he's trying to take back control of that pace and run the court, but Bears are doing a good job maintaining.
Probably about a 3 to 4 second differential. Game clock. From the outside. Shorty. He's got 6 points. Back the other way. Kings College. Three-point range. Only shooting 18%. Very collectible. Hitting some big shots. On the other side. Phoenix College. Coming in with some determination and grip. And they've got a 7-point lead after one. And Jayla Cal with 5 points. Got that first spirit. Bears, long range, knocked down 4 threes.
Well, we talked about during the foul shots. I mean, the team, Phoenix College, the Bears clearly have some confidence coming into this game, feeling like, you know what, we've beat this team before, we've come off some tough losses, let's get in there, let's hustle and put it up. You talked about their percentage from the three-point line. It's not reflective of what's going on right now. Thank you. And but they're doing a great job putting them up, so Kyle's going to need to step out defense, put a hand in the face, and lock down those 3 points.
But there's some opportunities down low in the blocks. Good looks. Now he's just going to finish.
Yep. That's that pace that sometimes the Coyotes are a little slow to get into, and so we'll see them hopefully in the second quarter start to pick that up, figure it out, put the pieces together, and you've seen it slowly, that pace starting to heat up, get exciting, and I think they're about to pop the bubble and really get in here. Wow. How about that? Good block.
Open 3.
Good shot. Hey, and that's what we need right now. That, you know what, if Maya's hitting from the corner 3, let's work to our advantage, start landing those, and then the energy starts to shift, other girls start to hit.
I got to tell you, Matt, that was just a great offensive possession. Pinpoint passing all in a matter of like 4 to 5 seconds. 3, 4 players touching the ball. End result, a good look in the corner.
Exactly.
Coach Coach Fletcher Brown wants to see from his team. He does not want to see isolation, stagnant offense. People have got to move, they've got to cut, they've got to pass the ball. And then, of course, shot opportunities are there to knock them down and of course, execute down in the post as well.
Absolutely.
A 4-point game is inbounds and Wade coming out and fighting offense, 8 off the bench. Bears trying to get the ball inside. Morris. Cal trying to feed his fellow guard down the block. This time she gets it out to Morris. Opportunity from long range. Instead of down.
Good steal. Wow. You can feel the Coyotes starting to feel that momentum shift, starting to slide into what they need to do and control that pace.
About to check back in. Storm out of this to grab the lead. Home pride on the line. That's David Fletcher Brown. Not only getting ready for this game before the tip, also guiding some potential Coyotes around the campus. And using today's game as a recruiting chip as that one gets high off the glass and won't go. Exactly batting range. Down with it.
Thank you.
Strong down low. Silva. High ball pressure from Jalen Brown. 20-19. My way, calling for the offensive possession. Maya. Off the inbounds to a lot of West. West picked up by Romero. That's it. From 3. Right in the hands of Listen. That's it. Gilbert. Back on offense. Second change. First half. That's going to be an interesting battle the rest of the afternoon. On the box. Strong move, down low. Shot. For second. Eastwood High, El Paso, Texas. The opportunities. Great pass from Shirley Yazzie. And if he did that, a laser across the court amongst the trees, Matt.
Yeah, that's the type of team chemistry that we want to see here tonight. It's going to make the big difference as they start to take the lead here in the second quarter.
Got a full timeout, and the Tigers trailed by 7 after 1, 19-12, and here they are on a 12-0 run to start the second frame. And they looked good. The ball movement was great. Defense, spectacular.
Absolutely. I mean, they've switched back to more of a zone defense on the opposite side, which has given them a little more time to rest, recover, not have to play as aggressive on man ball, and then it's helping them dominate here on the other side of the court offensively, giving that a little more time to situate themselves.
A bunch of contributions, of course, my way, continuing our hot shooting from the first period to second period threes. Alana West living at the line for the free throws and the bucket. Rebecca Gutierrez, a couple free throws as well. Coyotes advantage. As Prayer Branham talking to her team.
Bears. Overall, Phoenix College Bears have done a good job keeping up, playing good ball, making those passes happen. Recently here in the second quarter, trying to still put it in the inside as they pass around, and the Cows doing a great job blocking that off.
I'm excited about Shirley Yaz's game. I think there's a lot more in her that we have yet to see. I think she can start attacking the rim a little bit more off the dribble. But we're seeing a young lady who's just starting to unveil what's behind the curtain offensively. And I feel the same about Kaden Cosgrove, who we haven't seen yet in this game. And that win we saw against Glendale a couple weekends ago, Matt, or just last week, we saw Cosgrove put it on the floor and attack the glass with her friends and family in. just about these young ladies believing that they've got the ability of Steph De Silva with the crackdown
Absolutely.
defense on Morris. Yazzie picked up by Romero.
Open
Jordan
shot.
Zachary, open range from 3, off the back of the iron. Can't fault Jordan for taking that shot. Open look, it was there, you gotta take it.
Absolutely. That's the type of confidence that these girls need as they play in these games. Good press defense going on from the Coyotes.
Romero swings it over to Shorty. And that one's knocked out of bounds as Fletcher Brown was trying to steal that call. Fletcher Brown, the native of California. Bay Area. Tyler Mullen up at top of the key will feed Jayla Cowell. And it's an offensive foul against the Bears, and that goes against Tyler Mullen.
And Joe, we've seen this a few times tonight where they set that screen, move their feet a little bit, kind of side shuffle coming off of it. And these refs are calling that tonight. You know, it's not, sometimes some refs let things go more than others, but tonight that's something that's being called. So they got to be careful when they're setting that screen to really lock it down and plant their feet.
And as players, once you get kind of a feel of how the referees are calling the game, you have to be able to adjust. Maya Way works past Jayla Cowell. Ball taken away as Gutierrez couldn't handle it down the post. Jayla Cowell, Maya Way, and Maya Way will get called for the bump. That's Maya's first. 25-19.
You know, that's one of those, as you mentioned, tough fouls where, you know, wasn't necessarily intentional, but you just got to play smarter, not bump her on the way, trying to get in front of her.
Bears have yet to score in this second period. Coyotes on a 13-0 run. Chandler Gilbert stepping up the defense as well. So it's Jalen Yazzie picking up the defensive assignment on Jayla Cowell. Shorty picked up immediately, and another offensive foul call. Looks like it's going to be against Tyler Mullen, who's looking back at the referee. And that is the case.
Yeah, and you know, once again, it's just a small little thing there, right? She's just coming off that screen a little too fast, giving a little shove, and that's going to get the call.
25-19, De Silva swings it over to Way. Way picked up by Jayla Cowell. Rebecca Gutierrez to De Silva. De Silva dumps inside. Maya swings it back out. 14 the shot clock.
Ooh.
How about the quick pass? Wow. Jalen Nacio inside. Cheryl Yazzie with the finish. And that was the play of the day so far from the Coyotes Center. We've seen some pinpoint passing. First, Cheryl Yazzie feeding Alana West, and then Nacio feeding Yazzie down low. And Matt, as we continue to watch this Chandler Gilbert team get later into the season, you can see that there's more skill set down low.
Absolutely.
And you're just waiting for the consistency of that to be a daily and game by game, situation by situation signature of this team, where they just continue to be consistent in their offensive flow. And when they do, this team will be able to take another level. Morris connects on the first.
And Joe, those down low plays, I mean, those are things that you got to have a rhythm and you got to be decisive, right? And that was decisive playing right there. Then going hard to the basket and making the quick pass over and working in that rhythm.
Nacio cherry picking down low, taking advantage of the Bears. Swung inside, and that is thrown away. Jayla Cowell was looking for Markea Clark. 29-21. Coyotes with a tremendous second period. And a 17-2 run here in the second. Yazzie
Good look.
De Silva, a little floater in the paint. And Steph with a great touch. The wonder from down under with 4 points. And the Coyotes, what a tremendous second period. Outscoring Phoenix College so far 19-2. And talk about filling up the box score. Maya Way with 6 in the second. Nacio, Zachary with 2 apiece. De Silva with 2, and Alana West with 4. But what has to be really encouraging, Matt, is the passing we've seen and the cutting and the understanding of the offensive flow. That if you move and you release and there are good passes made, good things will happen.
Yeah. Well, those are the type of plays and movement of the ball that makes the game exciting and fun to watch. As they bring it down, taking it, controlling it, being decisive with the pass. It's exciting to see.
So the Coyotes with a 10-point lead. The only points by Phoenix College in the second period, a couple free throws by Shorty.
Good drive.
That's going to be a reaching foul against Chandler Gilbert. Jalen knew it as soon as she did it. Going to the line is Morris. Morris got the Bears in the scoring column in the second period with a couple free throws just a short time ago. Misses on the front end. 24% free throw shooter. Bears started so hot in the first period. They've had a hard time buying a basket here in the second. And that's just a great hustle play by Jayla Cal. And young lady out there battling, probably roughly about 5 feet, 5'1", and she's out there giving it her all for a team that needs every win possible to try to secure that 4th playoff spot. Shorty about to check in. Inside. Point blank, and Morris is there. Good feed off the inbounds. Adriana Hernandez with a good court vision. And now Phoenix College with the turnover. Jayla Cal puts it on the deck. Cal, a little too strong off the glass. Gutierrez. And De Silva will reset the offense. $1:30 left in half. Foul against the Bears. Jayla Cal with the reach in. Shorty about to check in, and Morris checking out. Yassi with an opportunity. Cheryl with 5 points. Has made one sensational pass and was the recipient of the other by Jalen Nacio a short time ago. Yassi with 6 points. Yassi, by the way, putting up 6, 4, and 1. And I really believe, Matt, she is capable of being a double-digit scorer. It just has to be more aggressive. Can't be afraid to put that ball on the deck and drive to the glass. And once again, more good Chandler Gilbert defense.
Well, as you said, Joe, we're starting to see the shimmers of that coming through. I mean, glances here and there, good looks, good passes, good down low action. I mean, she's got some potential and it's coming.
Gutierrez. Yazzie with the body.
Wide open in the corner.
In a corner. Ooh. Steph misses. Pulled down by the Bears. Shorty. Coach Branham pleading with her team to get the ball up the floor quickly. Swung out. Jayla Cal. Jayla Cal from long range. She's got 8 points. Her second 3 of the first half. Coyotes lead is 7. De Silva. In the lane. Swings it out. Yazzie thought about it for a split second.
Wow.
Nacio cutting down below. And another good pass by Cheryl Yazzie.
No. And Joe, as you've been talking about, Cheryl Yazzie, that was another great look where she's staying calm, she stays composed, and just makes a no-looker pass down low. That leads to this possession right here where we're shooting the free throws.
Ignacio knocks down the free throw. On the court right behind us is the Chandler Gilbert men's team, and Phoenix College men's team as well will take some shots at halftime.
They don't really come in this direction, they just go.
Urbanski checked in just a tad early. Worked her way back to the scores table. Now it's Ignacio with the second free throw opportunity. Misses on the front end. And a travel call against Brianna Romero. So good things happen for the Coyotes. They're working hard, going to the ball, battling for loose balls, and force the turnover on the travel by Romero.
You know, as we wind down here in the second quarter, gotta admire the hustle from the Bears. Just going at it, still keeping it going. Number 23, Brianna Romero, doing an excellent job rebounding and driving in on both ends of the court.
And the call goes against De Silva. 15 seconds left. The Bears will play for the final shot. Up 34-26. Jayla Cal. She has 8 first half points, 2 threes. She can stroke it from long range. 3 seconds. Cal. And Cal connects at the buzzer. Jayla Cal, a buzzer beater, and that gives the Bears some life. They struggled. They went into hibernation offensively in that second period, but they come alive late and have cut the lead to 5. And for the Coyotes, a strong second period, Matt. They trailed 19-12 after 1, and they put it up, putting up 22 second period points to grab a 5-point halftime lead. And can't say enough about Maya Way. 3 first half threes.
Yeah, impressive offense from the Coyotes and defense here in the second quarter. You know, kudos to Coach Fletcher Brown, realizing that, you know, Phoenix College Bears don't necessarily have the strongest offensive dribbling team, putting that press on them to lock them down, to cut them off in the corners, and it's been working. So they've maintained the course in the second quarter, and we'll see if that maintains after the half.
Coyotes with a 34-29 halftime lead. My Way leading the way for Chandler Gilbert with 11 points. Cheryl Yazzie, she's got 7, as well as Alana West. On the other side, Jayla Cal with a big 3 at the buzzer. She's got 11 to pace the Bears. We'll take a short timeout from the Coyotes Center. You're watching the Coyotes and Bears. Game 1 of a doubleheader. Men's action on its way right here on the Chandler Gilbert Sports Network. And we welcome you back to the Coyote Center halftime for the ladies taking on Phoenix College. Chandler Gilbert with a 34-29 halftime lead. They really poured it on in that second period, outscoring Phoenix College 22-10. Maya Way leading the charge with 11 first half points, couple threes in that second period. Taking a look at the league standings, led by Eastern Arizona, which is ranked 9th in Division I. 19-1 overall, 12-1 in league play. Arizona Western, they've got a great program there, 12-2 in the league, 16-5. Mesa Community College, ranked 6th in Division II, led by Corey Stevenson and Claire Branham, the head coach of Phoenix College. She played for Coach Stevenson at Mesa Community College. So talked about Coach Stevenson being a mentor in her life. So Mesa 11-3, 16-4. Cochise 9-3, 14-5 overall. Pima 10-4, 15-6. Scottsdale 7-6, 11-7. Central Arizona 5-8, 6-13. Yavapai 5-8, 5-15. Chandler Gilbert 5-10, 10-12. Phoenix College 3-10, 4-15. Glendale 2-12, 6-14. Phoenix College back on the court. They jumped out to that 19-12 first period lead. Offensively, they struggled in that second period as Phoenix College couldn't find his shot. Chandler Gilbert really came alive in that second period, but Phoenix College got a little bit of a buzz at the end of the first half with Jayla Cowell knocking down that big three with time expiring, Matt, and she's coming out here gunning. She's got 11 points to lead the Bears.
I mean, the Bears have done a good job playing hard, and that's what at least I love to see. You know, even when you're down, even when the Coyotes came in strong in that second quarter, you haven't scored all quarter, you're still fighting. You're still going at it. I love the effort from number 23, Brianna Romero, and then, of course, that awesome shot from number 3, I believe, Marlene Moreno.
So, yeah, the Bears.
Sorry, 13. I apologize. 13. Jayla Cal.
So the Bears have shown their grit in this one. They won the first matchup, and now coming up later, we'll have the men's game. And Chandler Gilbert and Coach Steve Silsby, what can you say? The squad is ranked 14th in the country. Matt, they are living up to everything we thought this team would be in the preseason. A conference record of 12-2, 19-2 overall, and they're on upset alert today as well as they take on a Phoenix College team, 2-18, 2-10 in league play. But Coach Silsby, and as we see Will Coates about to check in, we see Lockie McCain, the wonder from down under, Marlon Lanningham and Deion Jenkins right now, and Jakob Lloyd and Andre Harris, all our boys, KJ Dunn, Nolan Christensen, all the men team giving us some fist bumps. For this team, look, they've got bigger goals in mind. And the most important thing for this team, lock up that number 1 seed.
Absolutely.
Last year they were on the road. They had to play that finals at Scottsdale, and they came up short. And Matt, we know how good this team is here on home court. Undefeated. They thrive here in the Coyote Center, and so you can't look at the records whatsoever. You can't get lost on what's in the win column for Phoenix College or what isn't there, right? They got to come out here and take care of business.
Absolutely. I mean, but that's what's exciting, right? It's one thing to have big ambitions and no shot of accomplishing them, but this is a team that could do exactly what you just said, Joe. Have that number 1 seat, play here in their home court, have the advantage, and you mentioned it. They love playing here. I mean, you can feel it just them walking by, fist bumping. They're excited to play and feed off that Coyote energy.
And I'm really excited about Steve Silsby's team because you can say whatever you want about them offensively. We know how good they are. And the thing that's scary about this team offensively, you've got Andre Harris, KJ Dunn, Will Coates, and Jakob Lloyd. They all shoot over 50% from the floor. I mean, that's a scary thought at this point in the season, right? You got 4 players that they're going to make half their shots. And we know how good Andre Harris is.
And those are not small boys either. I mean, those are big boys on the court dominating.
And Will Coates is also one of the best three-point shooters in the conference as well. And so this is a team, but what I really like about this team, of course, they're so gifted offensively. They got players that can fill it up from any area on the deck, is they play defense and they rebound. And when you hit the glass and you're ferocious defending, you're always going to have a chance. And as Fletcher Brown talked about, he said in junior college basketball, it's not so much about X's and O's, it's about who's got more of a dog in them. And Steve Silsby's team, you got plenty of dogs in
They
that
got that dog
house.
in them, that's for sure.
So
and, you know, Joe, they're constantly, that's one thing I love about CGCC. They're constantly building. You talked about the girls team having recruits here in the stands tonight. No exception for Coach Silsby's team. He got a deep bench that he's constantly training and looking to recruit. So great school, great place to play.
And for all you recruits out there that haven't visited the campus of Chandler Gilbert, located off Pecos Road, the 202, off the 202, the Coyote Center is second to none in the junior and college circuit.
Mm-hmm.
It is simply a gorgeous facility. Right outside the gym is a first-class weight room that is simply phenomenal. The second level is kind of a student-athlete kind of R&R center.
Absolutely.
And then just north from the arena is more of the academic side and administration side of the arena as well. Just so for all you junior college athletes that are considering a home out there, check out Chandler Gilbert and check out the Coyote Center. I promise you won't be disappointed. So we begin the second period. Steph De Silva will launch it from long range, and she'll be just a little too strong. And the Gritty Bears coming up with it. Romero down the blocks to Jayla Cal. Cal shoots in the corner. Quick shot, and that shot is stroked by Shorty, and that was just a great offensive transition possession by the Bears, and Shorty capitalizes as Jayla Cal found her in transition. Now the lead is down to 3 for the Coyotes. Bears started fast in that first half, and they're starting fast here in the second. Aisha misses a couple bunnies underneath. She'll laugh it off, but you know those are baskets she knows she should make. Cal the other side. Jayla Cal just a little too strong. Taken away by Morris. Morris swings it over to Romero. Romero into the corner. Jayla Cal again. Jayla Cal gets the roll, and Jayla Cal continues to stay hot. 4 threes, and this one's tied.
Glendale looking to play a little payback from that second quarter, so answering the call, stepping up to the three-point line and putting them away. Impressive shots from number 13, Jayla Cal.
Aisha Ashley with the loose ball foul, and Fletcher Brown wasting no time. He's bringing in Maya Way, Alana West, Kaden Cosgrove, Jordan Zachary going to a guard lineup with one big body and Rebecca Gutierrez. So he's got young ladies on the floor that can handle, get to the rack, and hit it from long range. And Jayla Cal has just been one to watch in this one for the Bears. Swings it over to Shorty. Shorty over to Romero. Romero, a little floater, won't go. Cosgrove rips it down. Kaden, outlet to Alana. Alana up the middle of the floor. Alana. And Alana will shoot a pair. Blocking foul.
You know, as the new substitution for the Cows come in, they got to be careful on defense not to jump that gun a little bit and reach in, because Phoenix College Prep, they love that little jump and they drive right in, so can't give them that advantage.
West at the line as Jayla Cal pleads her case. To Josh Gray. Knotted at 34. Coyotes led by 5 at the break, and the Bears started the second frame on a 5-0 run. Morris with the rip. Jayla Cal shoots it immediately. And all of a sudden, we're seeing the Bears trying to pick up the pace offensively. Cosgrove going up.
You know, some kudos to Alana West on that last possession. She's not afraid to get into those tough spots under the basket. Even if it looks like a tight squeeze where she'll have to pivot her way through, she will attack and usually get the foul call.
Way into the lane, shoots it over. Zachary thought about it for a split second. Zachary has to track it down. Taken away by Phoenix College. Shorty the other way. Shorty will shoot a pair. That's the Bears capitalizing. Good defense leading to transition offense, and Shorty drawing the foul and has an opportunity.
And Joe, we talked about this early on. You know, this is the Bears team we saw right at the first quarter. When they have a little more rest time, they're a little bit more ready to go. Kyle's putting the pieces together after the half, and we'll see if that sustains, because as they play more, it starts to wear down. The offense starts to get a little bit messier. So we'll just have to see how it plays out.
And how about the Bears on a 7-0 run to start this third period to grab a 2-point lead. No quit in their game. They won the matchup a couple weeks ago on home court. West tried to turn the corner. Romero with a foul.
Lana West doing a good job driving in hard and getting the calls.
And Romero now has 4 fouls as Lana West will
and that's
pair.
And Joe, that's going to be interesting as we're early in the third quarter. Lana West driving to the basket a few times, drawing the foul. She's great at doing that, and that's a tricky spot for the Bears as Brianna Ramirez played a pivotal role in this game.
West misses both. West follows it. Swings out to Gutierrez. Gutierrez in the lane. Loses the handle. Ball's on the deck. Chandler Gilbert holds on. Now Leon Sutton, assistant coach for Chandler Gilbert, just telling the ladies, hey, get a collective breath. We're good. Relax. Focus in. Off the inbound. Zachary. Get it out to Maya Way. Maya Way, catch and shoot. Maya Way.
That's good.
Knocks it. Maya, 4 threes in this one. She's got 14. Coyotes back on top 1. Shot from the outside, won't go. West pulls it down. Oof. And it goes out of bounds, and the Bears back on offense.
Phoenix College is going to need to be careful on those 3-pointers from Maya. I mean, she can change the energy of this game really quickly.
And I love the fact that she has zero hesitation. She's getting it and shooting it and have that confidence. And you just want to see that trickle down to the rest of her teammates. That when you got that split second to shoot, take the shot. Morris spin move, and Morris,
absolutely
good move down in the blocks.
No, Joe, it's like when I play golf. If I look at that ball too long before I swing, I'm going to miss the ball completely. So don't hesitate when you're playing this game.
Gutierrez swung it out. Maya Way, that's going to be long. Zachary pulls it down. Oof. Picked up by Shorty. Shorty transition. Shorty blocked underneath. Gutierrez and Chandler Gilbert. Pivotal transition defense coming up big. Cosgrove to Gutierrez. Gutierrez has it knocked away.
And you can feel the energy here in the Coyote Center. A good Phoenix College fan base here tonight.
Per Brenham, the head coach, her assistants, George Adams and Renee Mariscal. Applying their team to our direct left. Maya off the inbounds. Cosgrove will pull it out.
Take that lane.
11 on the shot clock.
Good drive.
Zachary cutting. Gutierrez. Alana West. West fires it and connects. Alana West, her first 3 of this one. She's got 10 points. Coyotes up 2. Jayla Cowell swings in the corner. Morris lets it fly. A little too strong. Zachary pulls it in.
And the Coyotes are getting a lot of traction out that quick drive in, kick out to Rebecca Gutierrez, and then up to the three-point shooter.
Zachary, a little floater in the lane, will shoot a pair. And I love the aggressiveness. That's what I've been dying to see from this team. When the lane is open, attack, get close. And Jordan Zachary, the true freshman, does just that and will go to the free throw line. Maya Way getting a breather. Cheryl Yassi will check in.
Good shot.
Zachary connects on the first. Jordan, a very versatile athlete, handles the basketball well. He's got a good shot. No question, good things are ahead in her basketball career. Hopefully in her sophomore year here at Chandler Gilbert. Coyotes up 4 after falling behind in this third period. Bears came out with a big blow on a 7-0 run to start. Shorty swings it over. Inside. Hernandez won't go. Yazzie using the body to shield off. Cosgrove from 3. Caden misses. Battle ensues on the court. Bears pick it up. Jayla Cowell racing up the court. Jayla Cowell, good move in the lane, but loses the handles. West takes control. West in transition.
Ooh.
West
With the foul.
with the fake bake and gets it inside, and Jayla Cowell and Yazzie getting tied up. And Alana West with the electric move, the fake inside, and possession goes to Jayla Cowell. And I got to tell you, Jayla Cowell is the smallest player on the court, and she has one of the biggest hearts on the court as well. She's giving the Bears everything and then some. Clark swings it over to Cal. Cal thought about it for a split second. Works it to Morris. Now that Chandler Gilbert bench shouting defense. Cal, no hesitation. Jayla Cal, another 3. She's got 5 threes in this one. 17 points. The lead is down to 1. Jayla Cal giving the Bears everything and then some. Yazzie working the top of the key. Swings it down low. Gutierrez misses. But West is there underneath. And West will shoot a pair.
Kudos to the Coyotes as they feel the pressure of this game. The score is real tight, but they're slowing it down, right? They're still running good basketball. They're not just getting into a run and gun game. That download look, got to make those.
West having a solid game, has knocked down their share of free throws.
Once again, tremendous gameplay from number 13, Jayla Cowell from Phoenix College. Really keeping the Bears in this game.
And Alana knocks down both. She's got 12 points. To go along with Maya West, 14. Jayla Cowell kicks it outside. No good by Hernandez. Alana's there. Yazzie.
Good look.
Side cut to Jordan Zachary.
Wow.
Zachary. Cosgrove. Long range 3.
Wow.
Off the front of the iron.
You know, Joe, I know that didn't go in, but I like that confidence from Kaden Cosgrove. She pulls a little move and then goes for that 3.
Kaden Cosgrove's another player that I think next year is going to take another step because we have seen her ability, and we talked about it in the win last weekend against Glendale as she put the ball on the court a couple times and drove to the rack and showed her versatility. And how about Shirley Yazzie on the putback. Shirley Yazzie. Big putback, the product of Window Rock High School up in the White Mountains. Yazzie's got 9 points, and I really believe Shirley Yazzie's, as we've talked about, is another player that's got another offensive gear, and that one rims in and out. And Chandler Gilbert controls possession. Steph De Silva off the bench, applauding her team's efforts off the loose ball. 46-41. Yazzie off the inbounds, feeding Alana. 18 in the shot clock. Cosgrove, no hesitation. Off the side of the iron. Tyler Mullen pulling it up. Fletcher Brown pleading with his team to get back in transition. Jayla Cal, no hesitation. And I don't mind that from Jayla Cal. Mullen underneath.
Wow.
Foul will be against Gutierrez. That's her third. So we're getting to the point now that we're scrappy, right? Both sides are just really, Tyler Mullen, you can see the look of determination as she tried to rip that one away from Gutierrez. Hernandez on the inbounds. Picked up by Cosgrove. Hernandez out to Jayla Cal. Cal puts it on the floor. Trying to get it inside to Mullen. Mullen wasn't ready. Zachary. But Jayla Cal, how about that? In
Good
transition,
defense.
great defense. How about Jordan Zachary with the up and under that almost went in. Jayla Cal pulls it back out. Lana West got away with a hand check right there. Could have easily been called.
I'll be careful on those.
10 on the shot clock. Shorty picked up by Zachary. 5 on the shot clock for the Bears. Jayla Cal. Cal, runner. And gets the bailout foul by Chandler Gilbert with 1 second on the shot clock. And that is one of those plays, Matt, that just rips your heart out if you're a coach. Your defense plays so well, and now you send Phoenix College, the hottest offensive player, to the line with 1 second left on the shot clock.
And especially with 2 minutes left in this third here. Guests in the Bears in the bonus. Coyotes at 4 now. They're going to need to be careful on those fouls.
Jayla Cal coming in this one, putting up 8 1-1, only a 27% field goal percentage, only 23% from 3. But has really
Good rebound.
played exceptional here today. Back the other way. West beating the Bears in transition, and that's going to be one Prayer Branham, when she breaks down this film with her team at some points, going to talk about, because we've seen the Coyotes beat the Bears a couple times in transition here in the third. Hernandez pulls it out. Clark, Yazzie right in her mug. Mullen will pick it up. Mullen going in strong. Mullen too strong off the glass. Gutierrez, my way, pushes it. Zachary. Zachary looking for Alana West. And Jayla Cal and Alana West.
Back at it on the court.
And that foul is going to go against Alana. And Jayla Cal will go to the line with the Bears in bonus. And once again, that's the situation, Matt, where the young lady, Jayla Cal, smallest player on the court, she's just out there scrapping for her team, right? She's giving 150% and then some. That one rims in and out.
When games like this, Joe, that's the type of player you need on the court. You need someone keeping the energy alive, keeping the momentum going, and when the missed shots happen, the bad passes, just moving forward and keeping everyone's head in the game.
She misses on both. So opportunity goes by the wayside for the Bears. West swings it over Zachary. Zachary gets the screen up top. Now it's Yazzie, no hesitation. I love it! Cheryl Yazzie. We've talked about Cheryl Yazzie, and goodness gracious, just the belief in her offensive game. And Matt, I'm convinced she could be a high caliber double-digit scorer. She just believes in herself, and that's just an exciting moment right there. And there was no hesitation on the shot.
No hesitation in the slightest.
Clark will let it fly. Too strong. Mullen underneath. And Tyler Mullen working hard for the blue and gold in the paint. And Gutierrez, and that's 4 on Gutierrez as Aisha Ashley will check back in. Mullen, a 57% free throw shooter. Playing limited minutes for the Bears. Coming up big as this one starting to get away from the Bears a little bit as the Coyotes have kind of stretched the lead back open. Led by 5 at the half.
Good shots.
And they lead by 7, 51-44. Mullen, a couple big free throws. Of course, we'll have the men's game right after. Yazzie. Picked up by Shorty. Maya puts it on the court. Good defense by the Bears. Good hustling move by Clark. Jayla Cal shoots it over the Shorty will let it go. Mullen underneath. Mullen. Foul call against Aisha. And, you know, Matt, as we see Coach Prayer Branham building her team, only in her second year, but you see a lot of good things from their team, the way they play. They like to play up and down and no hesitation in taking shots when they're there. And that's half the battle. Don't be afraid. Play fearless. And win, lose, or draw in this game, you got to love the effort by our team.
Absolutely.
Mullen misses on the front. On the floor right now, West, Way, Yazzie, Zachary, and Aisha Ashley. Mullen misses on both. And free throws now starting to play paramount here. 3 seconds on the game clock. Zachary fires it. And that one is too strong. So the Coyotes, 3 periods in the books. And they lead 51-44. And Matt, they had to take getting slugged in the face by the Bears, who started the second half going on a 7-0 run to take the lead. Then it was all of a sudden Chandler Gilbert answering the call, and Alana West with a big third period with 7 points, and Cheryl Yazzie connected on that big 3.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, Phoenix coming in strong really sparked a great energy here in the gym. I mean, as both teams' fan bases just start cheering, getting excited for their team, and Coyotes answered the call, right? Cheryl Yazzie stepped to the plate. Love those shots from her. Alana West going in, getting some big contact fouls for the team, and really neutralizing one of Phoenix College Prep's main players, number 23, Brianna Romero. So tremendous effort from both teams, and we'll see if that excitement and energy continues in the fourth.
Coyotes with 3 double-digit scores. West and Way with 14 apiece. Cheryl Yazzie with 12, and can't discount the efforts by Jayla Cal. It's been phenomenal for Phoenix College. Just been a lightning ride of offense, running the point up and down the floor, 150 miles an hour, scrapping for loose balls, and she got 18 points. And man, she's knocked down 5 threes. 2 here in the second half.
Absolutely. A great fight between both teams as they try to put a win on the table.
So it's money time for both these teams. Chandler Gilbert coming into today with a 2-game lead for the 4th and final playoff spot. Phoenix College won this matchup earlier this month downtown, one in which Fletcher Brown and his team felt they should have won. Maya Way swings it out to Lana. Lana getting into the paint, just a little too strong off the glass. Jayla Cal the other way. Jayla Cal gets the high screen from Mullen. Jayla Cal
Wow.
got to the rack, just a little too tough off the rim. West beats the trap. West, pull up. Off the glass. Mullen will secure it. Swings it over. Hectic pace as this fourth period is underway. Coyotes with a 51-44 lead. So glad you can join us right here on the Coyote Sports Network. Matt McCurdy, Joe Pequeno on the call. Beautiful Saturday outside. Mother Nature humming gorgeous. Chamber of Commerce weather in Arizona this time of year. And next week, of course, the greatest show on grass back in Arizona, the Waste Management Open up in Scottsdale, as those events will keep the northern part of Scottsdale up and running with the tour's finest golfers looking to take aim. And of course, great weather means the big crowds at the TPC Scottsdale. Blissett on the floor. Good move
Great
by the
movement.
young lady. Just could not connect. Yazzie. Yazzie getting into the lane.
Wow.
Yazzie, Cheryl Yazzie. And that is what I've been waiting to see, Matt. That is what I've been waiting to see. A young lady, the skill set is there to put up so much more.
That was a
and we're
powerful
seeing
drive.
that. Mullen from the outside, little elbow, won't go. Yazzie, another rebound. Yazzie, double day. Maya, no hesitation, just off to the left. The lead is 9 for the Coyotes, 53-44. Phoenix College.
Good steal.
Great steal, active hands by Yazzie. De Silva, left side. Steph will float it, and Steph cans it. And a timeout on the floor. The Coyotes up 55-44. And it starts with Cheryl Yazzie putting one on the floor, Matt. Dazzling to the rack.
Yeah, Cheryl Yazzie having a great game tonight. Holding back in no regard, going hard to the basket, and then there at the end getting that timeout call. Steph De Silva, you leave her open in the lane, she's going to make it.
Great opportunity for the Coyotes. They've taken advantage of it here in the fourth. Now with an 11-point lead, and Fletcher Brown, big game for him. Of course, they lead Phoenix College by a couple games in the standings, so to get another game separation so huge this time of year. And of course, Matt, not just the standings, but also some potential Coyotes in the stands as well.
Yeah, as a recruitment opportunity, this is one of those games you definitely want to be here for.
Ladies on the floor now. The men's are coming up shortly after. Chandler Gilbert trying to improve on their 5-10 conference record. They're 10-12 overall. And they're back at it. They get a little time off, Matt, next week. They get time off probably to recoup, focus in on schoolwork. Then Wednesday the 14th, Valentine's Day, they're at Scottsdale. And on the 17th, they'll take on South Mountain right here. So big game for the team to get some confidence going in the break. Morris, and they're going to call the offensive foul on Morris. And once again, how about the effort by Cheryl Yazzie, who's just been a dynamic player. And Morris has fouled out.
Some clear frustration for the Bears as they felt like that call wasn't necessarily an offensive foul, but more a defensive foul, or at least just a trip on Cheryl Yazzie's part. I think that will be a foul out for one of their athletes as well.
Morris has fouled out. So now it's Jayla Cal trying to lead the Bears back, trailing by 11. And Jalen Nacio trying to guide the offensive ship for the Coyotes. 8 on the shot clock. Yazzie. Nacio in the corner. Nacio misses from long range. Jayla Cal tracking down the rebound. Jayla swings it out. Romero. Now it's worked back to Jayla Cal. Romero driving. Romero too strong. Shorty pulls it out. Romero, 15 on the shot clock. Romero going up. And Romero, young lady showing her handles as well. Foul on Jordan Zachary. Romero will go to the line.
You know, and the Bears having a lot of good looks inside, a lot of good drives, but as the game wears down, you get a little more tired. The touch off the glass gets a little bit harder to hit, you know?
Romero, her 4th point of the game. She knocked down a 3 in the first. 55-45 Coyotes. Showing a very polished game at times. I think that's what Fletcher Brown wants to see. He's looking for that complete game where polished offensively throughout.
Good basketball across the board.
Aisha gives up the dribble at top of the key. Steph swings it out to Nacio. Now they go back door to Aisha. And Aisha, soft roll. Aisha, the first bucket of the game. She missed a couple bunnies underneath that time. And how about the sense of relief coming up the floor with a big smile on her face?
A good play right there for Aisha Ashley. She kind of came off to a slow start, had those fouls early on, so I'm sure she's feeling real good as she gets some points up on the board.
Steph Silva with the foul. Coach Branham talking to the referees about the shot clock. Jayla Cal will get the inbounds. Jayla Cal. Jayla Cal is a good point guard. She's going to, that pass goes awry. She was trying to get it inside as Aisha took it away.
Yeah. Well, she keeps her eyes up, has great court vision, knows how to facilitate the ball.
Jordan Zachary from long range, lighting up the Coyote center. And the lead is 14. Jay-Z. Our first bucket from the field, and it comes at a big time. Coyotes with plenty of breathing room. And they call the foul on Adriana Hernandez, a frustration foul. Cheryl Yazzie. We'll keep it right here on the Coyotes Sports Network. We're going to talk to some of the Coyotes afterwards. And no question, Matt, Cheryl Yazzie is going to be one young lady we talk to. She has played a dynamic game. She's put the ball on the floor. She's hit big shots. She's rebounded. The referees are trying to guide the ship of the personnel that are currently on the floor for the Bears. But we will make it a point to talk to Cheryl Yazzie, who's been dynamic in this one. So a foul away from the ball on Markea Clark. Coach Branham is asking for a little look on Steph De Silva, who she feels is bumping Clark. Right now, you know, as a coach, you're also playing the role of politician, Matt. You're trying to get any call you can from the ref as possible. Wild pass taken away by Jayla Cal. Pulls up, misses from the outside. Tracked down. Going back up, Bears and Nacio. Good hustle by Nacio. Timeout on the floor by Fletcher Brown.
You know, Joe, but also on the point of fouls, you know, both teams being aggressive, starting to feel the pressure. Clock's winding down. Bears have to be careful. They're already behind. I got 3 fouls in this quarter. Got to be careful they don't go into the bonus where every foul starts to count.
And right now, Phoenix College, as we saw a little bit of a lull in that second period, having an offensive lull here in the third. And right now it's Jayla Cow trying to will her way. She's had some good shots, good looks, and just could not connect, but she needs some help along the way. And for the other side, Phoenix College getting plenty of effort. Zachary with 3 in the fourth. Yazzie with a bucket. De Silva with a bucket. And Aisha with a bucket.
If I'm Coach Branaham right now, you know, I'd be talking to my bigs down low. Step up, start making some points in the down low. Those deep threes at this point in the fourth quarter, those are hard to make. So
Marlon the Magician, Marlon Lanningham just stepped in. He's not wearing the pink shoes today, Matt. He's got the gold glitters. At some point, I'm going to ask him about the gold glitters for today's matchup against Phoenix College. And that's poked away by Jayla Cow. The pass from De Silva. Cow tipped it. Went off Jordan Zachary. Good defense by the young guard for Phoenix College. Clark works to the shorty top of the key. He swung it out. Blissett. Knocked out of bounds by Steph De Silva. And that was, you can tell that Phoenix College was working the other side of the court to eventually ISO Jayla Cow in the corner, and Steph De Silva with the active hands knocked it away. And Jayla Cow off the inbounds. Cow swings it to Blissett. Long range shot from Romero. And air ball by Romero. Can't fault the lady for taking the shot.
once again, Joe, you know, that those threes, as we get into this fourth quarter, they get harder and harder as the legs tire out. So the Bears down low offense really needs to step up, start trying to put it in the hoop.
And Phoenix College has shown, unfortunately, they don't really have the post game. They've gotten nothing in this contest from Blissett, who at this point of the contest has been pretty much a non-factor for them offensively. Only 2 points, that came in the first. So they're relying on a lot of perimeter shots, and you know, you look pretty when you can knock down those shots, Matt, but you live and die by not being able to get the ball down in the post and battle underneath.
Absolutely. Those rebounds, those putbacks, just those down low looks are key in a game like this.
60-46, Coyotes, 4:19 left. Blissett from the outside. Blissett, elbow jumper, providing a spark. And that is exactly what Coach Prayer Branham needed, someone to provide a little spark other than Jayla Cow. Maya Way the other way. Coyotes up 12. Yazzie, good kick out to Aisha. Zachary's there and Jayla Cow. And Cal knows she picked that one up immediately on Jordan Zachary. But good ball movement by the Coyotes. And Aisha, fearless, taking the shot. And that's what I've really loved about this Coyotes team in this matchup, is that they haven't been afraid to take some shots. Sometimes there's that, to get the ball, the hesitation, right? Not today. They've gone up strong. They've taken shots. And Maya Way will get called for the travel.
And you know, Joe, yeah, we talked earlier that sometimes the Coyotes don't have a distinct point guard playing in that position, but I love Cheryl Yazzie stepping up to the plate today and really facilitating the ball with full confidence.
And we'll make it a point to talk to Cheryl Yazzie after this one. And we'll hear from Coach Fletcher Brown as well. Brianna Romero feeding Hernandez. Hernandez cutting. The first bucket of the game. Bears have life, Matt. 10-point lead. 3 and change left. That's an eternity. Jayla Cow putting tight ball pressure on Yazzie. Aisha working Blissett. And they call the offensive foul on Aisha Ashley. And that's 5 on Aisha. She is fouled out. And Marlon Landingham is coming over. We got a timeout. And Marlon, usually you've got the pink fluorescent shoes. Hey, you've got the golden glitters. Explain the footwear today.
With my KDs, they got like a bit of a platform on the bottom. So it's like I was getting used to using them. So I'm going to just change them. I roll my ankle. I'm going to change them out.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to go back to those for a while, though.
Yeah, but those are styling, man. I mean,
oh, no, I got to keep the
okay. Marlon's all about the look and pizzazz. And Marlon is just a breath of fresh air for this team. Here's a guy, he can run the point. We know how good he is offensively, but, you know, he provides that kind of just extra glue to this team that is so tight. Very selfless approach by this team, and you know he's one of the reasons why the Coyotes are where they are.
Well, and just like his shoes show, every team needs someone to bring that extra heat, and he's bringing that every game.
And we'll see Marlon Landingham and the men as they'll take on Phoenix College in about 30 minutes or so right here on the Chandler Gilbert Sports Network. Meanwhile, the ladies trying to close out this final 3 and change with a 10-point lead over the Bears. The squad they lost to earlier in the season. A complete effort by Chandler Gilbert today, getting great offensive production from Maya Way. Alana West as Cheryl Yazzie and Blissett underneath. And Gutierrez battling underneath. And Blissett was called on the baseline. And Yazzie will get it to Maya Way. And right now, the clock, scoreboard, and possession all in Chandler Gilbert's favor. All they got to do is take care, hit a couple shots, hit their free throws, and they've got this one locked down. 2 and change. Alana will shoot it over. Maya coming off that curl on the outside. Jayla Cal right there. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Maya tied it up. Steph De Silva tracks it down. Steph, pull-up jumper. As time was expiring. Steph De Silva, she's got 8. That was a big possession. Coyotes utilize the clock, wind it down, and Steph De Silva with 3 seconds left on it. Blissett the other way. Blissett, contact.
And you got to love Steph. I mean, she's unselfish with the ball, knows how to pass it, but she also knows how to get hers as well, going to the hoop and making them count.
That's the third on De Silva. Blissett will go to the line. A 35% free throw shooter. Coyotes up 12. And as we look at the conference standings, Matt, and you see a team like Phoenix College that's 4 and 15, 3 and 10, and look, they've got a roster that nowhere reflects where that roster was in the beginning of the season. This is a team led by Coach Per Branham in her second year. They're better than their record, and they are maximizing, just like Glendale, they're maximizing every ounce of productivity from the roster. And just as we saw with Ernie Shannon Glendale, you cannot fault the effort from the coaches and players. They're doing their absolute best.
Absolutely. I mean, sometimes, and it's tough to hear, but sometimes it's a build season, right?
De Silva with the shot clock winding down. Cans another. Steph coming alive with 6 4-quarter points. And Jayla Cal back the other way. She's got 20. 64-53. Alana West. Taken away by Blissett. Jayla Cal will race it up the floor. Jayla Cal, great move, and Cal try to slice through the trees, but the start and stop in transition.
There's that energy Jayla Cal's brought all game. Not giving up, no matter what the case.
She played her high school ball at Perry, and they've got a well-oiled basketball program on both the men's and women's side. And that is over the back. $1:07 left. Gutierrez gets it over to De Silva. Coyotes have no problem bleeding the clock. Yazzie, Maya, floater from the outside won't go. Blissett tracks it down. Romero. Bears with no time to waste. And De Silva will get called for the blocking foul. Romero. She's got 6. Perry. That is where from Jayla Cal played her high school ball. Timeout on the floor. Chandler Gilbert up 64-55, 35.7 seconds left. And Matt, for the Coyotes and Fletcher Brown, it's all about taking care of the basketball right now. A team that's coming off another learning moment against Mesa. And once again, there's no shame in losing to Mesa. They lost that one big, but I think the concern Fletcher Brown had with that was the way they came out. The lack of fight, the lack of effort. Look, it's like anything else. You go to the schoolyard, you know there's a bully in the yard who's bigger, stronger. After you see him 33 or 4 or 5 times, you're either going to do one or two things. You're going to fight and battle, or you're just going to get punked around the yard.
Absolutely.
And Fletcher Brown, that was his concern after that one, just that he felt his team didn't bring enough fight in that one. But they've responded here today, and they got slapped in the mouth a couple times by Phoenix College. Phoenix College jumped out to a 19-12 first period lead. Coyotes led 34-24, 34-29 after the half. And then second half, I should say, it was Phoenix College racing out to a second half lead. And then the Coyotes answered again. And they are utilizing every second. And Steph De Silva will race it over to Maya Way. Shot from the corner. Elbow won't go by Gutierrez. De Silva underneath. Steph, great job beating Gutierrez. Ball's on the deck. And Yazzie is there on the tie-up with 3.7 seconds left. A great possession by the Coyotes as they work the clock, but Phoenix College gets the tie-up. And this one will wind down. Cal fires it up, but the Coyotes get the victory. 64-55. They improved to 6-10 in conference, 11-12 overall. And Matt, today we saw some great offensive efforts. Alana West with 14, Maya Way with 14, and Cheryl Yazzie dynamic with 14 as well.
Yeah. I mean, you said it best, Joe. They came out, Phoenix College didn't pull any punches. They came in hard, they played hard, and the Coyotes stepped up to the plate, right? They came in, they played their game. You mentioned the players with some great effort, putting up shots, getting the energy back, and that's what it means to play as a Coyote.
Keep it locked and loaded. We'll have the men's game coming up, and we'll have some post-game interviews coming up right here on the Chandler Gilbert Sports Network.
Oh, it's a wireless.
And then all the
And that's just wireless.
You can wear this one, and you can hold the wireless pass it, and I'll do it separate.
They won't need to use that then. Yeah. What's that? Okay. Yes. Okay. Cheryl, we can grab you first. Come on in, Cheryl. So, Cheryl, you have to be able to, you'll be facing, Matt will hold that camera. Yeah, but so you can hear me, you got to leave one. Exactly, just like that, so you can hear me talking to you.
Okay.
Let me know And we welcome you back to the Coyote Center. A big victory over Phoenix College for Chandler Gilbert, 64-55. I'm here with Cheryl Yazzie. Cheryl, 14 points. Your thoughts on the win?
So, my thoughts on winning?
Yeah.
I think it was a good game for us. We needed this win. We played together as a team. We came back, hustled, put in the effort to take this win today.
Cheryl, for you personally, we saw a little bit more of the skill set that I think we've all been dying to see. Your ability to not only hit the three, but put the ball on the floor and attack the glass. You were dynamic out there. And I've been waiting to see this. I've been waiting for you to unveil the curtain a little bit and show a little more about the offensive game. Talk about your mindset coming in here today.
I was focused. I think we all were as a team. We really wanted this win, like I said, and we just came in and put in the effort as a team, worked together.
And you work together. You guys pick up the big victory, and now you get about a week or so off. I mean, you don't play again until you go on the road and take on Scottsdale. Then it's South Mountain here on February 17th. Your thoughts on what the team needs to work on in the next week or so to get ready to go back on the road and take on Scottsdale?
I think we need to work on more like talking with one another on the court, and especially our offense and our defense as well. Just coming together, playing as a team.
There you go. That is Cheryl Yazzie. 14 points, simply dynamic. Her best offensive game, one of them. She actually put up 25 points earlier this season, but an electric performance, putting the ball on the deck as well on the floor. And we got more Coyotes to talk to. We got Maya Way who will come in, and we'll do the perfect handoff. Maya will transition to Cheryl Yazzie. As Maya can come on in. That's how easy it is. And Cheryl will just hand off to Maya. And that's what you call the perfect assist right here on the Coyote Sports Network. Now joining us is Maya Way. Maya, 14 points, and Maya, 4 threes in this one. Long-range shooter. And what I loved about you today, Maya, there was no hesitation. Catch, shoot, boom. Your thoughts of being aggressive when you got that initial pass?
Overall, I feel like we were down, so I needed to hit some shots in order for us to get us back into the game, and so I needed quick threes in order for us to come back, so that's all I thought, yeah.
Your thoughts on this game today, because Phoenix College, the standings are very tight. You only led them by 2 games in the standing for the 4th and final playoff spot. What was the mindset of this team coming into today's game?
We lost to them previously, and so we came in wanting to beat them and being able to secure a playoff spot off in the future. So yeah.
And for you personally, back playing basketball into the flow, and talk about this final stretch of games and this team, the focus this team needs to have to finish this strong and make the postseason for the second year in a row.
Yeah, we need to finish it out pretty good with some wins for sure, and get and just overall move together as a team because we were out a couple girls, and hopefully we get our big Hannah back and we'll do pretty well.
And Maya, now you guys don't play again until February 14th, Valentine's Day. Love and kisses for all of you out there. And then it's the following Saturday. It's a home game against South Mountain. Talk about what this team needs to work on the next week or so.
I feel like we just have to come in with practice, being ready to secure another win against South Mountain, and hopefully not let it be a tight game.
There you go.
Yeah.
That is Maya Way, sharpshooter. Not one, not two, not tres, not cuatro. 4 threes. Well, yeah, Quattro is 4 threes. She finishes with 14 as the Coyotes pick up the win. Now we're bringing Alana West, who's right to my right. Alana transitioning from Maya Way. And that's what you call the perfect assist, and then some. And Alana West steps in, 14 points. A big third quarter, Alana, with 7 in that one. Talk about your efforts in this one with 14.
Yeah, so I'm not really sure. We just needed this win since they had us last time. So and we knew we could beat them. So we just had to pull this off.
And you know what was really good about today's game is that multiple teammates contributed. You, Maya, Cheryl, Yazzie. How nice is it when just it's not one person having to lead the charge, but the offensive players for the Coyotes getting better down the stretch where everyone's starting to contribute some more.
Yeah, we're all good players, and we know we can shoot. We know we can score. So we just passing the ball. Our passing was good today. Our scoring was on today. So we just
And Alana, how great was this victory? Because coming in, the conference standings were tight. You only led Phoenix College by a couple games, so now to get the win, get a little separation. How great is that? A little more breathing room for that fourth and final playoff spot.
Yeah, it's good momentum going into our next game against Scottsdale. They had us last game, but next game we know we can beat them. So
there you go. So we won't see you again until Valentine's Day when you take on. Well, you'll actually be at Scottsdale, and then on the 17th you'll have South Mountain right here. So talk about the little mental break and maybe how beneficial it'll be for the team.
Yeah. So the break will help us a lot just to get our bodies right, our minds right, and yeah.
There you go. Alana West, 14 points, coming up big in the second half as the Coyotes pick up the 64-55 win. Keep it here. Fletcher Brown will be joining us right here on the Coyote Sports Network. Thank you.
smart thing last night. I got a color printer at work. Printed out one, made multiple copies. We're gonna move it.
Ah, 64-55.
All right, we made it.
And we welcome you back to the Coyote Center. Proud and happy Fletcher Brown after his team picks up the 64-55 victory. And Fletch, this was a little bit of a slugfest back and forth, but today you had to be happy. A lot of offensive firepower. You got critical moments from critical players. And for me personally, what stood out, Cheryl Yaz's aggressiveness and hitting some big shots in this one.
Yeah, Sherelle is she's incredibly versatile. She's like a Swiss Army knife for us. She has a high motor. She's really going to compete on both ends, no matter what. She has the ability to make shots. She can post up a smaller player. She's not afraid to stick her nose in there on the glass. And she has a great understanding of the game. She finds the open man. She's really a diamond in the rough for us, big time.
You also got 14 points from Maya Way, who was electric from three, knocking down 4 threes in this one. Alana West was big in the second half. And then, of course, Steph De Silva picked it up. And, Coach, had to be refreshing is that you finally saw some good offensive flow and some players not afraid to take some shots in some key moments.
Yeah, Steph made 2, mid-range jumpers with 2 or 3 minutes left to kind of seal it for us. Elena was really aggressive in the second half, went to the free throw line, which put a lot of pressure on the Phoenix College Bear defense. I'm glad that what we've been preaching to them all year about confidence and translating the reps in practice to the game, it's really starting to carry over, and they're starting to gain more confidence and believe in themselves a little bit more, and I'm excited about our home stretch here.
And how about getting the win and just giving you a little bit more breathing room in the standings for that 4th and final playoff spot over Phoenix?
Yeah, we are, as of this morning, we were ahead of Phoenix College, even though they beat us earlier this season, so it was really important that we come away with the win today, and we're going to hold tight to that 4th spot. We got Scottsdale in our next game, who's got the 3rd spot. We split so far this season. We got one more crack at them, and if we can get that 3rd spot, anything can happen. It'll be 0-0 again, but we're just trying to fight, scrap, and claw to get in 3 or 4. We'll take it.
And you got Chandler Gilbert. We'll go to Scottsdale on February 14th, and it's South Mountain here on the 17th. And Coach, what about getting a little bit of time off in between, and how will you utilize that time for the team's benefit?
We're going to take some time and just, I think everybody's they're used to their season wrapping up around this time, just because high school playoffs are starting next week. So they're used to kind of winding down, and we kind of got to start ramping it up. So mentally, everybody's a little worn. The legs are getting worn. People got little bumps and bruises and ankles and knees and shoulders, heads, and knees and toes and all that good stuff. So we're going to take a couple of days off, reset, and then we're going to attack the work mid next week.
There you go. Fletcher Brown and crew get it done on home floor, knocking off Phoenix College, and now the team with some time off to regroup and heal it up. And now coming up next, the men's team, as Chandler Gilbert, Steve Silsby, and his team will take on Phoenix College. Keep it locked and loaded. Fletcher Brown, he's a happy man. His team picks up the victory. Keep it right here from the Coyote Center.
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Oh.
so I did the smart thing. I just did this at the beginning of the season, like